The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
To begin the drive. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Looking to throw, Pickett. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. How about this? Racing to the end zone.
And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
At the 9-yard line.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Slot man moves right. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll score. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year.
And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Look at this Browns defense.
They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
And a nice job of break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. The Browns send out their punter. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Picking now to throw off the play fake. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here's Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Watson.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Pickett back to throw. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers.
Deontay Johnson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Unable to corral him, he fights through. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they're not going to catch it. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Watson's throw complete there to Moore.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Well, that's a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Now it's Watson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. A gain there of 21 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Steelers.
What are we doing? Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want him to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there.
Pickett will try to throw for this.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So let's try this us again after the kick return TD. Here's yet another kickoff.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Great games back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Here's Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Crumz touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both...
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Now Pickett. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
March to the end zone is on military roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to go with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 11. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 14-yard.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Watson on 1st down. Dancing to his left.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. The Browns at 7-1 now on the year, and they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Completes it to Hardman. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Here's Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
They're going option play on 3rd down.
They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Watson now to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. No doubt. But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling. And happy.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Pickett, he's got this to his running back, Harris. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Throw complete. Pickett to Johnson.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it, this is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal, maybe more. A 1st down carry for Henry.
Down to the 22-yard line.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by DeMonte Casey. Brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Powering his way forward. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. And the touchdown record is now on his. Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there. They'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Pickett now from the gun here. That's complete to his tight end final move.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Pickett.
It's brought in by Harris. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line.
Here's Pickett.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel.
And the Browns are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
18 more yards there and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Watson. as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. And a quick throw here that's complete. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 35 yards.
And the Browns have moved out in front.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And Johnson going to have a Steelers first down as he's up to the 44-yard line.
Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Now Pickett. Open man. That's the tight end Freiermuth.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down, Steelers.
Pickett to throw on first down. And that one too wide and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. We're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, the field goal is probably going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, it's Watson. So left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by DeMonte Casey.
And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Back to throw, Pickett.
He gets this one to Johnson. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
So the completion good for just 3. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Inside handoff, Henry. A solid stiff arm.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On first and 10, Watson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
From the red zone now, Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Browns out, and now they're going to fake it.
And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
They run again with Breida. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out in the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Looking to throw, Pickett. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Now Pickett looking to change things up.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught by Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
That's going to be caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year.
And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to 24.
60. Steelers 36.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And just shutting him off there.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
This will go to Henry out wide. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Watson now to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Steelers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not.
And now here is another interception.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Browns defense has a touchdown. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Steelers 36. Justin Hopkins.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the...
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes.
Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On second down, a run with Breida. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
3rd and long for Pickett.
He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. And Watson's going to throw it here. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for Watson. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount.
And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Martin Emerson.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here's Pickett. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing now, Watson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.